Okay, this is my magnet motor update. This is my magnet motor update of my concept of a magnet motor. This is not a magnet motor, this is only a concept. With this concept, you in another design, you construct a magnet motor to develop speed and torque. In this prototype, we only want to find how to provoke that circular motion using magnets and shields. But this is like, let's say we have 2 units here only. To make a magnet motor, you have to have several units. And in the design, you have to develop speed and torque. Only the concept. Okay, this is an update. I'm gonna describe the components of this prototype, of this concept. We have here a rotor, and a stator. In the rotor, we have the magnets that are spiral magnets, and in the stator, we have the shield. Okay, in this prototype, we're gonna use 3 components to provoke a circular motion. The first component is the spiral magnets being attracted to the shield. Okay, this is the spiral magnet from here to here. We're gonna feel attract to the shield, and this is the shield. Okay. Okay. That's the first component. Spiral magnet being attracted to the shield. The second component is an external magnet. This one. These external magnets are gonna magnetize this shield. It's gonna magnetize this shield with the same polarity of the last magnet of the spiral magnet here. And that's gonna prevent a kickback. And it's gonna go always forward. In this prototype, this improvised prototype, this component can be enhanced, building it more larger. The more large this component is, the more area it's gonna cover in the shield to magnetize with the same polarity of the last magnet of the spiral magnet and provoke a repulsion. These external magnets are causing the effect of repulsion and the spiral magnet. That is why it's going to go always forward in one direction. It is not going to keep back. Great. Okay. Now we have the last component. The last component is gonna provoke that this prototype is gonna have a circular motion. Okay. And that third component is gonna be in this place, in this position right here. The first component is gonna be here. I'm gonna install it now so you can see how it's gonna work. And it's gonna interact with the external magnet. And it's gonna cause a continuous circular motion. I'm gonna show you now the first component. This is the last component that we need for this prototype to complete the circular motion and continuously go in continuous and circular motion. And that's gonna be the last component that we need and this concept of a magnet motor. We have to provoke a circular motion using magnets and iron shields to do in another design the magnet motor using a lot of these units. Okay. The first component is gonna be in this area. This is the first component. Okay, this first component is gonna interact with the external magnet. Okay, at this magnet, this one has alongside this component like that. It's gonna have extension here in this area, an extension like a wood, and that extension is gonna have gears, and that gears gonna move this first component here. Here we're gonna have a small gear, a round small gear here in this position. And as this external magnet has, it's gonna move this component and it's gonna provoke this. It's gonna do this. Okay. Okay. That effect that I did with my hands, the magnet had to do it the same, but it had to have gears. The velocity of this first component has to be more faster than the velocity of the external magnet. The magnet is gonna move at a certain velocity, and then when it hits the first component with the gears have to provoke that this component moves a little more faster. That's why we have to use here a small diameter gear. And in this part of the external magnet, the location of that extension with the gear has to be calibrated in certain position, in certain area of here. So the effect of pushing can be effective. Okay. So now I have to find now that size of the gear. The gear has to have certain size, and this one too. And I have to find it through the gear. So this one interacts with external magnet with its gears gonna interact with the gears of the first component, and it's gonna provoke that effect of pushing. But this one has to push this one more faster than this one than itself. So the effects are good. So that's what we need now. We have to find the correct diameter of that and the correct size of the gears and this one too. And install it and then do the test. And then this prototype is gonna move like this. And okay, that's it.